Hey guys, welcome to another episode of O-Kei Shop. This week we're going to Moon Eyes in Japan. So we're going to go get the hire car, so we just rocked up to Nissan. We don't know what we're getting, some kind of small van thing. We asked for the smallest, weirdest thing they had when the travel agent was helping us. So we'll see what we get in just a moment. What a little rig. Highway Star S Hybrid Nissan Rooks. Or Ruex or something silly. Yay, silly little van. That's just what we wanted. Alright, we're going to get some breakfast and then we'll come in for a drive. So we've got a nice little two-seat bench seat at the front. We've got a regular auto in the middle. So let's go to Moon Eyes. Oh, it's cool though. I want feet as well. We made it, and there's the famous Julies, the Hilux Julies. I've wanted to see these things in person for a long time. We found the steering wheels. And the chain ones, which is what I was really hoping to find. They start at like $300 though, and go up to about $500. But they're so cool. This is the most ridiculous day ever. How awesome. I've got some staff to sign this. We almost left without looking out the front. I got a pair of Crown Coupes. Super cool. They both have the same number plate on them too, or very similar. One says 303 and one says 331. They're super cool. So we paint our high ace like that.
Yeah, go on.
So Moon Eyes recommended this shop. It's called Flat 4, and they do all air-cooled Volkswagen stuff. It's pretty cool. This is their car park. I don't know what some of them are, but most of them are Volkswagen Beetles. And combis, of course. And then there's a shed there, a garage full of more Beetles. Very cool stuff. And a small showroom as well. I'll go in here and show you quickly. Oh, they're for sale too. Well, those two are anyway. That one is just over $75,000. So it'll probably be close to 80. That one's about $50,000. They are like fully restored, I think. That one might be original paint, but they're very nice and tidy. So we just left Moon Eyes. We went to Flat 4 as well. Those two shops are super cool. Moon Eyes was more of a merch shop than the speed parts that I expected, but they did have steering wheels on the shelf, so I grabbed 3 steering wheels. Thank you very much to Emily. They were my birthday present, so I got a bunch of steering wheels now. And then I also bought like a banner for the shed and some stickers and a gear knob, and I don't know, I was like a kid at the candy store. I just sort of grabbed stuff and put it on the counter. So there's, I think I spent about $500, and then Emily bought 3 steering wheels, which was not $500. So we spent a lot of money there, but it was well worth it. Now we're going to drive to the Hakone Outdoor Air Museum. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to go to the Hakone Skyline Roads and drive to our hotel. So we'll go have some lunch at the museum, and we'll see you there in just a moment. So after probably nearly 2 hours, we're at the Hakone Open Air Museum, and we've been through some really nice towns and some really nice scenery to get here. Emily got some photos and some video of some stuff, so thank you very much to her. Now we're going to pay for our tickets and go have a look at this place. First thing you see is a small tunnel into massive open airs and views. I guess the name wasn't misleading after all. Almost as pretty as Emily. It's a bunch of actual Picasso exhibits in here. This whole building is dedicated to his art. What's happened, Emily?
We're engaged.
This one is called Australian Man Visits Japan in the Wet Season and tries to cool himself down in the hotel. So we just got engaged, but there's one of those ugly things, I can't remember what they're called. Priorities. Correct. I need to make a cool YouTube video first. think it's a JZX 110, some kind of variant. Looks really good though. So does Emily.
Please buy the merchandise and the t-shirts and stuff because it's going to pay for this, yeah?
Had to pay for that. We got cars to buy. Send help. So apparently the egg sandwiches from Lawson's and Family Mart and stuff are really good. I just had one, it was decent. This is a tuna sandwich, but they cut the crust off of their sandwiches. Japan doesn't like their crust.
Where are we, Jeff?
The O-Kei skyline, the very start of it anyway. It's really narrow so far. This bit's probably the widest part so far. It's gonna get good. Wow. 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 I don't think we're actually on the O-Kei skyline just yet. This is probably a cut through, it's pretty narrow and there's like no traffic, so I don't think this is the proper road, but we're going to the proper road. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No, really, this is awesome. About to drop the hottest rap album. Can't remember what this thing's called. The Nissan and the Mount Fuji. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no, today was alright, eh? It's not bad. Not bad, good size. This is actually the O-Kei skyline. We missed the entrance, but we'll get the exit if there is one, or we'll go back through the entrance. And I can confirm the speed limit is 40.
Hey, cutie!
Hey!
Nice beans!
Thanks. I'm going full Australian this afternoon. There's Fuji.
Look at that view, but look at that sock tan.
Look at them toes! turned around. And now we're on a really weird road that's taking us to our hotel. We saw the tiniest little bit of the O-Kei skyline. Or we did all of it, I'm not really sure. But this is really nice as well.
The skin of a killer Bella.
Is that a Twilight reference?
No.
Yeah.
What kind of disease do you think it has?
The bends. What a good day.
Good, right? The egg sandwich at lunch was particularly excellent.
Yeah, I don't.
Real highlight of the day, I think.
I can't think of anything else notable.
Nah. Oh, this is alright. It's pretty green. Yeah.
We're at our hotel finally. We're at a traditional hotel. So it has the mats that I can't remember the name of already. Bed on the floor. Tatami mats. And we have a small dining area and sitting area. And then this is why we are here. Because out here, you can't see it right now, there's a private onsen. And those little lights just there, that's Mount Fuji. So, pretty cool. Hello, mate. I may have ordered a little bit too much for dinner. And Emily has nothing. Yay! Good morning. Unfortunately, it's very cloudy and we can't see Mount Fuji. But last night we went in the onsen and we just went to bed pretty much. It was nice to relax. These floors are surprisingly comfortable, and the bed being only like an inch thick is actually really comfy as well. So now we're off to explore the Fuji area, or Mount Fuji area, because we're on the backside of it. We're going to look at some gardens and stuff, I think. I don't know. Bring you along.
Jeff to the rescue. The champion.
Hey.
What just happened?
That bloke got his bike stuck trying to turn it around, and between the two of us it was still very heavy. He was about to lose that in the river.
I could see him standing there just holding onto the brake being like, oh no.
Yeah, it just got further and further down the hill. Whew. Managed to turn him around and got him back on track.
Good guy Jeff strikes again.
First breakfast with my ex-girlfriend. We're having souffle pancakes for breakfast. Seems to be the only thing you can get anywhere for breakfast is pancakes. But they're not overly sweet, they're just really delicious. Then we're headed to another koi pond. Got a little cute path. This area is super nice. It's obviously a farming area, but it's also at the bottom of Fuji with lakes everywhere, so there's a lot of camping and like cabin parks and stuff. It's very pretty. Would you rather this view or an A86 on 20-inch status grinders? Got my apple juice and a waterfall. I was admiring the photos of the caves over here, and Emily said there's a cave right here. So we're going in the cave. This is all made from lava, we believe. Like, it's either made from lava or it is a result of lava. This is the real Japan. Vending machine. I twisted Emily's arm. We realised we were only like 20 minutes away, so we came for a look. Just had a Google Translate battle with the guy that works here, and he's going to let us in. We have to pay 25 bucks. I'm going to go for a look. I don't know if there's actually racing on today or not, but we'll go have a look and see what's here. Memories forever. Fuji Lexus College. Hell yeah. You let us in. Cost me 25 bucks, but we're in. We'll just have a look and get back on the road, but we're here.
That's Mount Fuji, right there, behind the clouds. You know when you're playing Sims and you accidentally press like buy on a bunch of different pieces and then you end up with like way too many stairs or something? I did that here because there is stairs from here all the way down to the city down there, and it is steep. So on the way down we're taking the ramp, so hopefully this is a little bit easier. They had the perfect opportunity for a water slide and they didn't put it in. So we just went to Daiso, which is over there, which we have in Australia, and now we're going to go to KFC, which sounds really silly, but Japan has a thing with KFC, and it's their like Christmas dinner is always KFC, because there was apparently a really successful promotional thing around Christmas in like the 80s, and then now this bloke is pretty much Father Christmas. Let's get some KFC. This seems like a weird choice. It's got an original fillet burger and some boneless chicken. Let's see if it's any better or worse than home. Okay, the bread was not as sugary. The chips were more cooked, so they weren't like soggy mess. And the chicken was probably a bit healthier. And it all tastes a bit fresher and a bit nicer in that regard, but when you're used to the greasy stuff we have at home, this is not the same. But yeah, no, it was pretty good, really. Overall, it's just a whole lot nicer. So we're in a store called Hard Off. It is a second-hand store. It's like cash converters. So we're just going to look around and see if we can find anything silly or cool or something we want to buy. A few airsoft machines. I found a really cool bench mounted tripod type thing. So that clamps to your bench, and then you unfold all of this and you can put your camera on the end. And then Emily turned the corner and found so many tripods. And she had one in her hand a second ago that was $3. 1,100 bucks, 550 bucks, 300, 400, or 330, 440, 550, 500, 100 to 200. So we stopped at Japanese cash converters, saw a few cool things. I got a single pod stand, not a tripod stand, and I found a little Crown model. It's a 81, mine's an 84, so it's the model beforehand, but it was $44. It's got some damage, but it was way cheaper than they sell for on like Yahoo auctions and stuff. They're normally $150 to $300, so pretty stoked. Back to the accommodation. We have 7 days left in Japan. That side's pretty much full other than some small stuff. This side, pretty much full. I can fit a few little things in here and under here, but the 3 steering wheels take up a lot of this side, and then with the t-shirts and stuff that I can't take out of the tax-free bag, makes it a little tricky. So I can add a little bit more over there as we go, but this side's pretty much done. So I'll close her up again, and hopefully I don't have to add too much more. But now I gotta get all of those clothes in an already full bag. It turns out I've bought too many souvenirs and my luggage is already full. So we're here at Don Kyoto. This one isn't even in English, so hopefully it's a bit weirder than the other ones. And we're gonna try and buy a suitcase. This one has bulk discount drinks, which is pretty good. They're really cheap. I don't have any room, that's why we're here. Otherwise I'd buy some more. There's a much bigger selection of fireworks. This Don Quixote has BB guns, or airsoft, or what do you call it. Starting from $17. So for under 20 bucks you can get yourself a Glock 29 with a silencer. Or for 23 bucks you can get yourself a Walter P38. A like a proper rifle up top, MP5. That one's 150 bucks.
Today's our last day here at Mount Fuji. We're about to leave for the Shinkansen, so we're going to have to say goodbye to this beautiful view, but we're on to Osaka and Kyoto. So thank you very much for watching this episode. We're going to have to leave it here. We're going to head to Osaka and Kyoto, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.